Alright, level number 3, we're going to work on the arrangement I did in the performance video. We start with some fairly difficult chords to get us through the introduction. Essentially 3-note voicings, a very harmonized melody here. Starting with the C chord, where I'm not fretting the string number 5. Moving on to an F chord there. Now notice all these 3-note voicings I'm playing with my index, middle, and ring finger. My thumb's kind of anchored up here. To an F bar chord. Not bothering to fret strings 5 and 4 because I don't play those notes. My fourth finger helps me get these third frets on strings 3 and 2. Go backwards through our chords here. My second and fourth fingers get that melody there with our. This is an E minor / G chord, open strings with the G in the bass. We got these 3 fingers here for giving this nice, sounds like a G7 with a ninth in it. Doing a hammer between the 3rd and 5th fret. Start again. Concluding with the G7 chord. You can fret that with 3 and 4 or 2 and 3, your choice. So that's the 3rd fret, string 6, 3rd fret, string 4. Okay. Now getting us into the verse. Just chords here going along. To an F. So here the melody is very harmonized again, this time with thirds instead of the 3-note voices, we have 2s. Back to our C chord. There's those 3-note voicings again. E minor. Embellishing that melody. Sliding with my 4th finger here. Recapping. Back to our C chord. Watch my 3rd and 4th finger getting those 3rd frets there. Onto the F. I often will add that little melody into the my F bar chord. That usually concludes measure number 1 of our verse. Now that melody there, I think I got a walking bass line kind of going up the string, so by this point I've got a bar. Our G7 chord. And we recap that. Now what's kind of missing here is the bridge. It's fairly straightforward. We've been doing all this without percussion, but here's the bridge again without. Within all that, the conclusion there, again back to the 3-note voicings, the melody is usually on the top, so if you prefer to just play the melody instead of the larger chords, then do so. Alright, let's now try to add some percussion in, and I think what we'll do is just focus on the introduction and adding in the kick. So that introduction was those 3-note chord voicings. I placed the kick on 2 and 4, which if you're familiar with fingerstyle, it's much like placing the snare hits on 2 and 4. So 2, that's our 4. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, what we'd usually be doing is this. 1, 2, 3. very challenging stuff, which I would leave for the very, very end of the learning process. Get the arrangement down minus any percussion, and that's a challenge in itself, I think. But if you conquer that, then adding in the percussion should be your final step. Good luck, and feel free to ask some questions. Thanks.